minutes.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. With this game, we reach the halfway point of this season. Shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Havertz! Off the post! And that is well cleared. And here's Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it and things are beginning to work.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Digne. So it is still 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. Havertz shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ødegaard is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Konsa. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now Timber. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Buendia. Now it's Buendia. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Saka. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cash. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Saliba. And it's Timber. Lovely bit of skill. This looks promising. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Tielemans.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Good read, needed to be. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. Rodgers. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Buendia. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Watkins. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Gabriel getting this one clear. And he's been shifted off
There
it.
will be 1 minute added time.
Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Buendia. Ødegaard. Saka running with the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Arsenal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Saliba. And Gabriel. Calafiori. Gabriel. And it's Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball comes in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Calafiori. Over to the right flank. And that's been... And the shot! And he can thump it away. Saliba. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Now Subimendi. Rice. Looking for the run. Picked out, chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. Havertz under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Buendia. Now it's Watkins. Rodgers. Great vision. Digne is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Watkins. And the shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. Calafiori. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Buendia. Now Rodgers. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 33, Calafiori.
And it's Digne.
That was lovely, that.
Tielemans.
Number 22, Eze.
Madueke with the clearance. Nkapie is there to clear.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that has put paid to that. Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
McGinn, now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Digne crosses. Rice attempts a clearance. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Martinelli. And he was quick to react. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
4 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on 4 minutes. Gyökeres. Trossard. Gyökeres. He's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Camara. Onana. Cash. Now it's McGinn. And that will be the final act. Arsenal have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. We're into the second half of the season. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Opts for safety, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy.
Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ugochukwu. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
Oh, good effort! In he goes again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Calafiori. To Martinelli. Rice. To Martinelli. And it's Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Norgard. And it's Ødegaard. Ugochukwu. Florentino Luis. And they can counter here. Anthony. Stood up well to him there. Ødegaard. Norgard. And Calafiori. Norgard. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. Plays the return pass. And Norgard. White. And Norgard. Rice. And Norgard. Rice. And Calafiori. Incapuyi. And Mosquera. Norgard. And Calafiori. Played out to the left flank. And Norgard. Havertz is onto this.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tuanzebe. Ugochukwu. Kyle Walker. Calafiori producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Anthony. Saka. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ugochukwu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he cuts out the supply. Chouna. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in, and the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ugochukwu. That is good alertness. Havertz. For Martinelli. That is good progress on the left. And he's whipped it across. Punched away. That's good running with the ball. Rice. Ødegaard. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Havertz! Saka has the space to scheme. Anthony. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. White. He's rising! He's got away with one there. Moved on forwards. And it's Ødegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Chona. And it's Walker. Mosquera. Now Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 57 minutes is number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
A probing pass. And back to the keeper they go. Tuanzebe.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Capier goes looking wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Florentino Luis. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's come to nothing.
Burnley really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. And the finish! And that has been knocked clear. He's having a hit! He has hit that forcefully. And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Burnley are looking to go forward now.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely weighted ball. Ball in towards the middle. Tuanzebe attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side, looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. And if you have just joined us, still just chance! And that really should have been that.
Havertz really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Burnley choosing to make the first change.
Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 25.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 10. Marcus Edwards.
Tries to play it through. Eze. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Merino! Harmlessly behind.
Merino clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Arsenal preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Trossard. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal have their third corner. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. And that's the keeper's ball. And they're quick to get it back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal win it, and it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Saka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So things are underway. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Odegaard! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Fulham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Havertz. Saka. And Norgard. Rice. And Calafiori. And it's Rice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Robinson got a long way forward to join the attack. Saka. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. Smith Rowe. Now it's Bob. Iwobi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. Arsenal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Smith Rowe. Ødegaard is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And it's Rice. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Berger. Lukic. And it's Castagna. Smith Rowe. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Iwobi. Timber did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ødegaard wants to run onto this. Saka. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Timber. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bob. 15 minutes till half-time. And that has left him in a heap. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. And he's managed to get free. Castagna. Berger. He's looking wide. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Havertz. Havertz. Played out to the left flank, looking for the far post. That is claimed by the keeper. Iwobi. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Smith Rowe. Ødegaard. Saka. For Rice. And the return pass. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Bob. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Timber. And it's Timber. Played back into the centre. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome our players everyone.
Arsenal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Smith Rowe is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Spread out to the left. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Smith Rowe. Rodrigo Muniz. Gabriel. Eze. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Calafiori. Ødegaard needing to deal with defending that's more up close. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lukic. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Ødegaard. Space for him to turn and look. Leno claims it without any fuss. Iwobi.
The attendance for this match
Almost an hour gone.
62,005.
Pinches it off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Out towards the flank. Delivers the ball.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Gabriel. Now it's Muniz. Eze. No outsmarting him this time. Smith Rowe. Norgard. And a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Norgard. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Cleared away.
On the field, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 14,
And it's
Eduardo
Camavinga.
Camavinga. Number 18.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Substitution.
That is lovely. Arsenal with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And they've got rid. Camavinga aims beyond the defence. Calafiori has the space to... goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Kane. Madueke.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries one from range. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Reed. Antioch. Reed. Bassi. Lukic. For Chukwueze. He's had it taken off him. And this is Kane. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Arsenal get their 4th corner. There's the shot! Has another go! Fulham have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kane. There's the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Madueke. Driving forward. Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Distributed tidily. Now it's Eze. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Madueke. Skims one in. Lukic. And that's that. Arsenal have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
This is just what we like to see.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell.
Havertz! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Capier. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Martinelli. Nicely spread. Cross goes in there. It's a promising position. He is through here. Krupi tries to cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neither side yet able to find the net. Zubimendi. And it's Timber. Chooses to go cross-field. To Martinelli. Martinelli going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going for goal! No, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rice. And here's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Rice. And Nkapie. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Krupi. Ødegaard. This looks promising. Tries one from range. Sensational by Havertz. About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that should get the job done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's in, and he shoots! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Truffert just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Eva Nilsson. Raya claims comfortably. Rice. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Smith. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. 5 minutes till the break, and it's made its way to him. Saliba gets a foot in here. Scott with the short one. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cleared away. Havertz with 2 goals already to his name. Timber receives it in a wide position.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Saka! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Tavernier. Scott. And it's Truffert. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Everyone, please.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka. Now Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold.
Takes a shot! And he's straight offside. Krupi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Martinelli. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Saliba. And it's Timber. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tavernier. That is good progress on the left. Christie. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ødegaard. Havertz looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
The attendance for this match was
Saka.
29,830.
Rice. That has been slung wide. Ødegaard. Added Subimen. Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Tavernier. He's found a way through. And that could set him on his way. Tries to get it clear. Nkapie spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Saka clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Coming on the field is number 21, Adli.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Eze short changes him with that pass. Christie. Now it's Adli. Oh, super find. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away. And that's aimed into the middle. Trossard! It's hit the upright. He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Number
Lots and lots of
37.
changes.
Coming on the field, number 26.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 7.
Now it's Brooks. Trossard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Senesi. Adli. Showing great feet there. Tavernier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Unal. Eze. For Rice. Subimendi. Brooks. And here's Unal. Madueke. Played out to the left flank. That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. Truffert.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he thumps it clear. Eze, chance! It's a loose ball. It's just beyond his reach. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. Here it is, crossed in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Rice. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. And the number on the board is 3. Truffert. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Unal. Oh, good spread. And here's Adley. He has found the way through. Flash and a header! And with that, the end. Arsenal come away having earned what they always set out to earn. The maximum complement of points. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
lads.
a very good
Let's
evening.
hope for better luck next time.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beck...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Timber in acres of space out wide.
And it's hoisted clear.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And he's got away from him. Saliba gets a foot in here. Saka. And this is Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Gabriel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's such a sharp reader of the game, Peter, and that makes him a very good tackler. He's particularly skilled at last-ditch challenges too, though I'm sure his team will be hoping that he doesn't have too many of those to make today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
And it's Eze.
That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Timber, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
In with the challenge. That's a sharp pass. Hall. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eze! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There's the shot! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Newcastle restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this... It's Kane! It's off target and by quite a way.
Tonali, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Calafiori, Trippier calmly anticipates. And it's Trippier. Well read, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Saka, great vision. And that was very necessary.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Can he latch on to this? He's being urged to shoot. Loose ball.
Osula! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Newcastle have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Saka. Now it's Kane. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Delivered with swing. Deftly away. Osula. He's on it. Can he get away? Eze. Botman promptly onto that, and that is that. Xiao. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee says that is that for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
That gets us going once more.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Real chance! Trippier attempts a clearance. Barnes, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Norgard, this is a promising build-up. And this is Kane! And no mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Rice. And Gabriel. Nicely weighted ball. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. Calafiori, and it's Rice, Eze, and Gabriel. It's anyone's ball now.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Barnes has created one goal already. Trippier, cross flung in towards the middle, and that has been cleared. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Barnes, threads one in, and that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eze, he is onto this, that's going wide left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 33, Calafiori.
Incapuyi.
Number 18,
Martinelli. Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? Across it goes.
Bukayo Saka.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 6, Incapie. Number 10, Eucharist. Number 2, Mosquera. Number 20, Madueke. Number 8, Erdegaard. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
Here's Hoeneß. Botman is there, and he can get that clear. Hall. Chiao. Tonali. And it's Rice. Now it's Martinelli. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has not gone well. And he's quick to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Erdegaard. Gyökeres.
You'd be disappointed with that.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
In by Martinelli. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Hoeneß! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Livramento. He's through here. Wissa driving forwards. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Wissa. And the finish! And it's been taken short. Now it's Tonali. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Eze, Ødegaard. The muscular approach does pay off here. Both sides exercising caution for now. Gibbs-White. Williams.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a sharp pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Eze.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Hutchinson. Williams. Hutchinson. Williams. Anderson. Morato. Now Anderson. Driving forward. Havertz. Anderson. Eze. Subimendi. Rice. And it's Subimendi. Subimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anderson. Morato. Deftly away. Anderson. Turns back here, probably the best option. Williams. Now it's Havertz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's definitely not his best. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away, crossed into the middle. It's anyone's ball now.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Eze. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ødegaard. Hutchinson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Anderson. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Eze. Cross goes in there. Ødegaard! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Arsenal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Hutchinson. Gabriel. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka, he slings it in. Sells, claims it, safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He is through here. Really fierce, close defending. Wood. This is a promising build-up. Hutchinson. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Anderson gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Wood. Oh, that's well spotted. Havertz. Saka.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance!
The attendance for this match was
Frustratingly close.
98,997. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. Anderson. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Great vision. Now it's Wood. He shifted it to the flank. He can run onto that. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Trossard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Merino supplying the width on this right-hand side. Spread it left. Not the most convincing of passes, and he's forced to go back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on, takes a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sends it crossfield. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This looks promising. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here. And the shot! And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
On the field, number 9.
Wood, his fourth top scorer in the league. Nottingham have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So things are underway. Sadiki has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Norgard makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, we're talking about a classic defensive midfielder, Peter. Always in the right place, always with an idea of what's going to happen next. He's very good at seeing that, and he also excels at...
And the shot! Goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Sunderland break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Sadiki, and it's Xhaka. This is a promising build-up, nicely spread. He's got away. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Saka. Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinildo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brobbey showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber. Now it's Saka, tries to pass it through. And they've got rid. Throw in.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? It's a sweeping cross. And that was very necessary. Tries one from range! Oh, nearly. Reinildo.
Sunderland definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Lefebvre. Ødegaard. Timber. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Brobbey. Now it's Lefebvre. Brobbey receives it in a wide position. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Towering header! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's going for goal! Oh, cracking effort.
Norgard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
He's picked his way through, and he's heaved it away. That is lovely. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Spectacular save! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the...
Havertz! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Havertz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ødegaard. He shifted it to the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
that could spell trouble. This looks promising. Alderete. Mukiele. And the counter is on. Now it's Brobbey. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that's going to be a booking. Mukiele. And Hertrauda. Mukiele. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Has been indicated.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Trossard.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Granit Xhaka. And that brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed. Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hertrauda. Sadiki. Mukiele. Hertrauda. Now Mukiele. Sadiki. Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sunderland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sadiki.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Tries to pass it through. Trossard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Xhaka.
The attendance for this match
This is the time you need that pace.
60 minutes played. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Granit Xhaka. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 8.
Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward.
Norgard. Number 12, Turnbull. Number 19.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Coming on the field, number 10, Gyökeres. Number 9, Eze. Number 14, Eduardo.
Now it's Saka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 49,
Lefebvre, who does have an assist to his name. Gyökeres. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. Now there's a... and a shot! White can get it clear. That's great control. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's put paid to the danger. Calafiori.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
substitution in progress.
Sadiki.
Oh, really well played.
He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saliba does well to get it back. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Lefebvre receives it in a good position here. Now can he find... Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Sunderland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mukiele can clear it away. Pass somewhat off target. Sadiki. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And this is the big chance.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Eze! This time, surely! Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Eze! It's off target and by quite a way. Reinildo. White spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Raya. And that is the last of the action. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?